Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good morning from London, England. From your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG Reppin'. How are you all doing today? Well, allow me to say good afternoon to you guys. Are you having dinner? You doing shopping? Or good evening? You watching telly, movies, sports, history channels, music, or are you out and about with friends, families? Anyway, good night and rest well, yeah, wherever you're watching this around the world, yeah? I hope you appreciate the love and the support, yeah, of this channel. So, welcome again to another DLG Reppin'S Daily Transfer News involving all things to do with Arsenal Football Club, especially speculation ins and outs. Now, before I get into it, yeah, make sure, as I always say, smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah, in abundance, yeah. Please do that, yeah. Share this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives. If you're watching for the first time, welcome on board. Just make sure you share this channel amongst your friends and your relatives, yeah, and tell them, whether friends or relatives, to share it amongst their friends and relatives. The chat is open to any debate, questions, if you've got an opinion. If you were at the Emirates Cup yesterday for that 6-0 triumph over Seville, and my word, from listening to Arsenal Fan TV, I'm hearing nothing but positive vibes about the performance, the sharpness levels, fitness levels. I'm telling you now, even the way that we press the ball. I think Saka's goal. I think he's first. I think the first. No, I think it was Was it the first or the second goal? One of the two goals where I see our front three attacking and pressing the ball forward, and Gabriel Jesus is giving us that cutting edge. And I did like the performance. The goals, well, it was a ruthless performance. Now, come this Friday, the real thing starts. Will we have it in our cojones to perform to perform the way that we did or we have done against the Chelsea, Sevillas, and the other games? That's where it all counts to me. All this pre-season wins and handsome wins means nothing to me. It's what they can do in their first 3 league games, which involves the first 9 points. I say 9 points because we took no points in the first 3 games. We lost 9 points in the first 3 games. So I don't want a repeat of what happened last year. Believe that. Anyway, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, please. This is the call out for 1,000 subscribers. I am waiting on that by the end of this year, maybe the beginning of the new year. So get subscribing, yeah, to your guy, the one and only DLG Reppin'. Remember this, yeah. If you do subscribe, I'll shout you out, yeah. So get subscribing like Weefy Man. Big up yourself, Weefy Man. Hope you're having a good Sunday wherever you are around the world. Big up yourself. So, don't forget, come Thursday, I think I've booked it. Was it 4:40 p.m. or 4:45 p.m. UK time? My preview on Thursday, the 4th of August, for Crystal Palace v Arsenal. I can't wait for it, and I'm sure you guys can't wait for it. I'll be picking my starting 11, 9 substitutions, and the formation that I would go with against Crystal Palace. So note that in your diary. Anyway, let's get into the speculations again. Now, Yuri Tillemans. Now, we talk about Leicester City's midfielder, Yuri Tillemans, who's not going to sign a contract extension by the sounds of things. And I was reading a little article, the head title, there was a notification that came up. That's it. And it is stated that Arsenal and Yuri Tillemans have both agreed, Yuri Tillemans, his representatives, they've come out stating that personal terms have been agreed by the two clubs. Now, I would like to ask the question: why can't we put the transfer fee in? All right, Nuno Tavares has gone out on loan, but he is on loan. Now, I don't understand why we need to sell players to bring other players in when there's a budget of 215 million. Surely we still got enough. We've got more than enough to purchase Yuri Tillerman at 30 million British money. Now let's get this deal done. I mean, I am sick and tired of hearing this and that and the other. It's just ongoing. It's draining, and we know that we need a midfield. We need to upgrade in the midfield. I mean, Granit Xhaka, I'm sure as a human being, he's a wonderful guy at heart. But for me, we're talking about competing, um, competing at four different cup competitions, and we need a bigger squad because we've got European football, and there's a lot of games in the Europa League to be played, as well as the 38 Premier League games. And Europa League is a tournament that we want to win. We have it at heart that we want to win. We got to the final under Unai Emery back in 2019, and we know what happened there. We got slaughtered that evening. We want to go one better, of course. That's why it's important that we get a big squad. Now, Robbie Lowell asks the fan, is he enthusiastic? And if he asks me that question, I'll say, yes, I am enthusiastic. I'll be more enthusiastic if I see new signings, especially around the midfield area. Even if we can go and get ourselves a right back, someone that can push Tomiyasu, because Tomiyasu's injuries are getting the better of him at the moment. And when we can get this guy fit, my Lord, we have got a top class right back. Kieran Tierney, what it would take to get that man fit, because if he is, not many, there's no other left back who's prepared to take his place, whether that replacement is ready or not. He is a top class left back, you know. And again, I'll talk about the midfield area because that is the area that we need to strengthen. You know, without Thomas Partey, we look like we're in trouble. I have to be completely honest, and I don't feel confident of Xhaka or an El Neni filling in as the deep line holding midfield player. So we need to strengthen in that area as well. I think we should go out and find ourselves a DM. Now, Onana, I've forgotten his first name. I've always jotted it down. Let me have a look at my notes. It might have come on my notes here. Oh, I've got to go a long way. It might have come up. I've been calling out his name for a little while now. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. You just never know. I don't think I got his Nah, it's not on. But for me, we're looking at another. We should be looking at another defensive midfield player, depending on Partey's situation off the pitch. Now, I would like to see someone coming in that midfield, a defensive midfield mind player. If you've got any names, any that you can come up with, drop it in the chat where positive feedback belongs. I should have said that earlier. Now, an attacking player, I would like to believe that we'll go for someone of a target man, someone 6'4", 6'5". I don't care if he's between those heights. We need a goal scoring, attacking target man. I've spoken about Ivan Toney. I mean, he is an aerial threat. His aerial prowess will be a problem to most defenses. He gets in the right place where it hurts, and that's to score goals, like Jesus does. And Jesus, my word, there's talks about him scoring between 20 to 25 league goals. I'd love that to happen. I'll tell you what, we're creating more opportunities. But if we can get that creative midfielder, deep line, i.e. Yuri Tillemans or even a Lucas Paqueta, now I think as an individual that would excite not just the players around the dressing room, but you think about the fans in the terraces. He will bring a lot of excitement, and I think shirt sales will go up on his name. And the same could be said about Yuri Tillemans. I mean, this guy is a top class international midfield player. I'll even go as far as saying he's world class. And I ask the question: any football fan or Arsenal fan watching this, is Yuri Tillemans a world class midfielder? Drop it in the chat. Let's have a look at other areas. Right back. Now, as I've said, Tomiyasu's injuries are a concern. Cedric Suarez, he's all right, but I don't think he's good enough for a consistent run of 10 to 15 league games, especially defensively. He always has a lapse of concentration that leads to goals being scored. And I've seen it time and time and time again. Now, offensively, he does support the wingers. I'll give him his due, even better than what Tomiyasu does. But for me, we need an upgrade on Cedric Suarez. It's the truth. Nothing personal against the guy, but I think that we need an upgrade. I'm looking at Max Aarons. If Tarek Lapti is going to be more dear, then how much is Max Aarons worth? He can't be worth no more than 25 million. Now, if that's the valuation, why can't we just put the money on the table and test Norwich's resolve? In terms of outgoings, Hector Bellerin, I'll be surprised if he is still at the club. I'm expecting him to depart. He'll be off the wage bill. I don't think I think he's even prepared to take a wage cut to make it to Real Betis. That's where he wants to go. Now, unless Real Betis can stump up the cash that Arsenal are asking for, then we can't get ship of him. We can't get rid of Lucas Torreira due to the fact that no Italian club has met our evaluation. And believe me, we need to get rid of these players definitely before the 1st of September. Him and Bellerin. Nicola Pepe, that's a player that I feel what's his name? I feel Mikel Arteta wants to get out of the door. Now, Arsenal are holding for 25 million. Now, I'll ask you the question if you're watching right now. Is Nicola Pepe worth 25 million in today's market? And how much would Arsenal get for him? That's the question I'm putting out here. Leave it in the chat. But for me, or any football fan, leave that in the chat for that matter. I just don't know where Pepe will end up, but he will end up leaving Arsenal in the end this summer transfer window. Mark my words. If anything, you can come back and pull me up on that one. Pablo Mari. Now, it's more than likely that he could end up at Fenerbahce, which will be his destination. I mean, we won't be getting too much for him. If we get up to 10 million for Pablo Mari, then we would have done well. It's a 2 million profit. It's better than nothing. He's obviously not seen as a plan for Mikel Arteta. I don't believe he would be good enough anyway as cover for Gabriel, and we could do with another left-footed centre half. Now, Matvienko, why aren't we not looking at him? I mean, then again, if I'm being honest, we're not being active again, and things are getting quiet. And I don't want to go to September the 1st and then we start panic buying. No, we need to get these deals done. And I did want to see Yuri Tillemans in an Arsenal shirt before the Palace game. The chances of that happening is very, very unlikely. You know, and it's very, very unlikely that we'll get bodies in that we do need, because we do need more signings. I mean, the signings that we've got now, William Saliba and Jesus, I've heard nothing but high praising for them, and long may that continue. So allow me to end it here and say once again to the ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, saving the best to last. Thank you all for putting up with me. Peace, love, and bless again. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please do all of that for me. Until next time, DLG Reppin', we're going to talk again. Just remember, forever be nice.